time to worry about women. Oh, you know, what happened to that girl? You worry about how I'm gonna get this guy, how I'm gonna get that guy on, what kind of questions I'm gonna ask this guy in the interview. Yeah. That's what you're concerned with. That's what your mind is occupied with. A lot of men don't grasp that. It's easier to complain than to do work and bettering yourself, and that way you have the options. That way you control the dynamic with women, because now you made yourself of value.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sinn, coming back with another one, man. Y'all already know the Most High done woke us up this morning. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I'm saying? But in that clip, right, you got AMS pretty much telling you that if you focus on yourself, then everything else will come to you. You know what I'm saying? The ball is on your court, like I always tell y'all. When you work on yourself, you ain't gotta worry about what the next person doing. You got a lot of guys that instead of putting in their work and focusing on themselves, they too busy worrying about what this chick doing, what that chick doing, what this dude doing, what that dude doing. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? All they doing is lowering their own value because they not putting in no work or getting to the shit that they need to get to excel in life, to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? They not making themselves high value. And what AMS is saying, when you work on yourself and you become high value, then guess what? Those chicks are gonna come to you. You ain't gonna have to worry about game. There's so many niggas, man, that worry about game. Nigga, I got game. Guess what? When you high value, you don't need game. That's what it is. You don't need game when you high value. You know what I mean? Your energy will say it all. You know what I'm saying? Your whole presence, your aura. You know what I mean? That will bring the women to you. You know what I mean? You could tell a high value man from far away. These women can. You know what I'm saying? They can smell success. So guess what? Only niggas that ain't on they shit gotta worry about game and tricking a hoe. They gotta trick the broad out here just to get a conversation with them. So guess what they gonna do? They gonna go over and beyond to put up a front. We can't do that. We ain't got time for that. You can use all that energy to focus on yourself, but you got niggas that's gonna rely on game. They gonna rely on deceit. They gonna rely on the front instead of working on themselves and letting their motherfucking success speak for them, letting their appearance speak for them, letting their energy speak for them. But guess what? They gonna keep playing those games. We don't play games over here. That's why we working on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have a whole bunch of guys out there that's doing that. They in the clubs. They all on social media putting up a front. They doing whatever they can to make themselves look a certain way on the exterior. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting in that raw work. Instead of working on themselves and making themselves high value. You know what I'm saying? Instead of upping their stock. Guess what they gonna do? They just gonna lie. They gonna play the games. We ain't got time for the games. When you work on yourself and you become high value, guess what, man? You ain't gotta do all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a real motherfucker ain't got time to be doing all of that. And guess what? The ones that's playing the games, them the ones that's looking. Them the ones that's hating. Them the ones that's worried about shit that's out of their control. Them the ones that's not working on themselves. So guess what? They in the same spot. You can't be like that. You can't allow yourself to get like that, because soon as you focus on everything else, man, listen, all you do is take away your own value, and all you do is lower your vibration, and all you do is become less productive. You don't need to be less productive. You know what I mean? We need to be as productive as we can so we can continue to elevate in whatever field that we're trying to elevate in. I don't care what it is you're doing. This is how it works. The more you work, guess what? The more you grow. The more you put yourself in uncomfortable situations, the more you grow, the more you learn. But you ain't gonna learn nothing watching everybody. You ain't gonna learn nothing. You ain't gonna get no women always playing games with these hoes, becoming the hoe of the town your damn self, but really ain't got nothing going. Come on, man. That's why I tell y'all, take that focus off these women. Don't think about these women in your process. Don't think about these women while you retaining. Don't think about these women while you motherfucking own no fap. Don't think about none of that shit. It all should be focused on you. All that energy needs to be focused on you so you could get to where you trying to go. You know what I'm saying? So all of that shit that you want life gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? So you can have your pick of the litter and determine who you want in your life and who you don't. Who you might want to talk to and who you just gonna be curbing. You know what I'm saying? I always tell y'all, man, hey, listen, when you become high value, when you work on yourself, right? Guess what? All that other shit, it get put to the back burner. You gonna notice that you don't have to put in all that little, you know, that little side work, playing them little side games you used to play when you was in high school. That phone tag shit, you know what I mean? All that other shit, you know what I mean? Worry about getting flaked on shit and, you know what I mean? DMing all that shit back and forth for all them games, man. Listen, bruh, listen, that shit for the birds. You know what I'm saying? When you work on yourself, you ain't gotta worry about that. You gonna be trying to get the women off you. But you're gonna be too busy to even be paying them attention like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be like the roles are reversed, because that's how women treat niggas these days. That's how they treat niggas these days. So guess what? They gonna continue to chase. The ones that's not on their shit, they gonna continue to chase. That's why I say don't chase these women. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you chase them, the more games that they gonna play. And the more games that you gonna be playing while you chasing them. And now, in the middle of that, when are you getting work done? What's productive about doing that? How are you working on being high value, just being distracted all the time by these females? Because that's what's going on a lot these days, just like AMS said, man. That's what's going on a lot. So they put all the focus on everything else instead of focusing on themselves. You know what I'm saying? And when you trying to do anything in life, when you trying to be successful, listen, you gonna have to become obsessed with that shit. No matter what, when you trying to excel in that field that you in, you gonna have to be obsessing with that shit. Listen, you ain't gonna have time for the bullshit. You're not gonna have time to be chasing females. You're not gonna have time to be out there playing phone tag and in DMs and, you know what I mean, getting flaked on and playing these games that these little niggas playing. The little boys play that. They got time. You know what I mean? They on the game. They ain't even working right now. So when you putting in that work, all of that other shit go to the back. You know what I mean? That go to the back. You ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't about business, if it ain't about elevation, if it ain't about motivation, if it ain't about, you know what I mean, getting to that next level, man, listen, these hoes, they not gonna even be a factor. You gonna be trying to, listen, they gonna thank you for making time for them. Because they gonna know how busy you is. They gonna see how value you is. They gonna see you always putting in work. They gonna see it on you. They gonna feel that energy on you. So guess what? When you do decide to give a female time, listen, they gonna make the most of it. And when I say make the most of it, listen, ain't no telling what they gonna do in that time that you choose to spend with them, because they know you special. They know that wasn't easy to get your time and your attention. And that's how it should be. You gotta make these hoes work just like they make you work. Okay? Now that's what you can do when you high value. But guess what? A lot of these niggas out here getting worked. They getting worked and they going through everything. They jumping hurdles. Doing all that. Getting flaked on, doing all that. Getting played, doing all that. They validating them, putting them on pedestals, doing all of that, bro. You look lame when you do that. You look like a motherfucking little boy when you do that. You look like a motherfucker that ain't on they shit when you do that. You look like somebody that ain't going nowhere no time soon when you do that. So don't do it. Stay productive. Stay on your grind. Keep working. Listen, man, make time for what's important. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend time with my kid than be out here chasing these hoes. I'd rather spend time with my family than be out here chasing these hoes. I'd rather be sitting there trying to figure out a plan to get to the next level than be chasing these hoes. I'd rather work on my body than be chasing these hoes. I'd rather write music and determine what, you know what I mean? Try to figure out what my next album gonna sound like before I go out here chasing these hoes. Because it ain't gonna do nothing for me. I've done it already. So you got dudes out here that's been chasing hoes all their life and they still doing it to this day, and they wondering why they ain't got nowhere. They wondering why they so out of shape. They wondering why they money low. They wondering why they can't get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna keep fapping. They gonna keep doing what they doing because a lot of the times these women could read their energy. They know what they about. So either these chicks just gonna give them the runaround or they gonna use them because they know they already weak. They know they weak. They can see the weakness in them. They can see how thirsty they are. Do you want to be like that? Because it's a lot of dudes that's playing that game and ain't getting nowhere in life. You can't be like that while you coming up. You can't be like that at all. Not even when you get to your level, man. When you get on that level, man, listen, when you got the momentum, you take advantage of that shit. You don't take your foot off the gas. A lot of y'all on retention, you got that momentum. So ain't no need for you to step back or be worrying about this person, that person, this hoe, that hoe. Nah, bro. You already going 100 miles an hour. Ain't no stopping now. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no chasing hoes. Hoes gonna be chasing you if you continue to do what you need to do. That's it. You focus. Stay focused. Don't lose focus. Don't lose focus. Let these other little niggas lose focus. They ain't never had it. They ain't never had it. Let these other motherfuckers that's up in age, that's continuing to chase hoes and do what they did back then, living their second childhood, let them keep doing that shit. These hoes, they gonna see you, they gonna know you ain't on that. They gonna know you on business every time they see you. They gonna feel that energy. You ain't even listen. You motherfucking dodging her motherfucking choosing signals. You treating her choosing signals like they ain't nothing. You know what I mean? She's steady throwing the pussy at you, steady throwing the choosing signals. Fuck them choosing signals. You know what I'm saying? Until she could come step to you like a motherfucking real bitch that really want to see what you about, bruh. Listen, fuck them choosing signals. Because 9 times out of 10, she playing the game too. She could just feel your energy because you retain it, and now she want to see what's up with that because you don't give her the attention that the rest of these other niggas giving her. So guess what? She just doing that out of curiosity. Let her continue to be curious, bro. But you gotta stay on your shit because you on your way to being high value. So guess what? Now you the motherfucker that get to choose when you want to spend time with these hoes, when you want to treat a hoe or take a hoe out of, or even give her the time of day. That's gonna be all on you. That ball on your court. So remember that while you out here, man. Carry yourself this way. You're not just talking about it, not just watching the videos. You gotta carry yourself this way so these hoes know that they know what you about and they can feel that energy. Like, okay, he not like these other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? He ain't even motherfucking glancing. He ain't even budging. He ain't even smiling back. He ain't even sending no choosing signals back. She keep throwing it at you and your ass hitting her with the matrix shit. You ain't fucking with her like, listen, bitch, I'm on my grind. So you gotta keep it that way, all right? And that's my word, man. My name Sinn, it's Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get